Okay, so this is what happens when you go to a coffee shop, connect to Wi-Fi, and go to a website like google.com. The coffee shop's going to have a router connected to the Internet Service Provider, the ISP. The router broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal, allowing devices within its range to connect to the Internet. So your laptop's wireless card is going to scan for available networks, and the network manager will handle the available networks, displaying them in the Wi-Fi dropdown. When you select the coffee shop's network, a DHCP request is made. DHCP, which is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, assigns your device an IP address, allowing it to communicate on the network. When you open up your browser or navigate to Google, it's first going to check if the IP address for Google is cached. If not, it asks a DNS server to translate google.com into an IP address. DNS is Domain Name System. The DNS server responds with the IP. The browser initiates a TCP connection to Google server using the IP address from the DNS. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. This involves a three-way handshake to establish a connection. And that means that a TLS handshake will occur to ensure data is encrypted. TLS is Transport Layer Security. Google's server will receive the request. It will determine what data needs to be sent back based on the request. This would involve database queries and other business logic. The server then sends back an HTTP response. This response contains the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the Google homepage. Your browser's rendering engine processes the received data. It parses the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The browser then paints the Google homepage on your screen. While the main page is loaded, there might be other resources like images, ads, or scripts that are fetched in subsequent requests. As these resources are fetched, the browser continues to render and paint them. You might see a loading spinner which will continue until all the resources are fetched and rendered. And that's basically what happens. Follow me to go deeper and explore more topics.